There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Leading off tonight for
Stepping
Miami,
up to the plate, number 36. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat. First to 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Cooper, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Miami down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 65 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alex.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Victor Robles digging in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trey.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's down.
A ball and no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And it's 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
In there, 2-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Past battles with Scherzer. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. On the first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Herbert Gould.
Ready now for the Marlins, Herbert Gould. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guillen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Jake Lamb. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes has a play. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is in pursuit. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Number 73 shading to his right. 1 away.
Batting 8th.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, number 12. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Full count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, number 65. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Luis Guillen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Luis Guillen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Hit hard to short. Ooh, over to his left. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. At the plate, number 73. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Scherzer.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Settling in now, number 36. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robles going back on it at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping in, Garrett Cooper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
No ball.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So a runner on second with one down now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, the right fielder, Ronil Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Victor
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Marlins road to the show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So striding in, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Runner goes for second. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
2 on here with 1 man out, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He pulls this one into right. Reyes back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 3, second baseman, Freddie.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. The 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Standing in, Luis Guillen, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 64.
Stepping in now, number 73. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two and 0. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. From the stretch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage in the inning came right here for the Nationals. A grand slam home run. We're through 4. It's 4-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Marlins.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Inside and low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in to try it again, Herbert Gould. He flew out in his last at bat. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner back safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now at the plate, JT Riddle 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Three and 1. Here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one. Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hicks at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
A windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Number 36 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back.
There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Three and 0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Fouled away. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1. Here it comes. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Reyes racing back into the second deck and gone. Jake Lamb connects for a two-run home run. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a two-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis.
Second baseman.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins nothing. Number 14 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 36. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Striding in, Miguel Andujar. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Marlins leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 72 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief
for Miami. Number 72.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the pitch, and another foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Luis Guillen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 73. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 6-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franmil Reyes, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Too high, ball 3. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Now to the plate, Herbert Gould. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Into the box now, JT Riddle, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
1-1.
Hicks on second. Gould on at first with nobody out. Count is 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now another 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 12.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot, number 64. Now catching and batting ninth, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready now, number 12. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Hicks rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Number 51 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 51.
Line drive to left. Guillen is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Number 36.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number 36. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Guillen makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 2. Hansel Robles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
And now for Washington, Buster Posey. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And it's fouled away. Posey gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Robles has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. This is skied into short left center. Hicks is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder number 60, Victor Robles.
Ready once again, Victor Robles. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 6-2. Digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Verdugo. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Guillen. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 32.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. In now, Franmil Reyes, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Popped high in the air. Zimmerman is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Nationals 6 and the Marlins 2. Henry Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Henry Ramirez.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Reyes is right there. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 24, Jake
Lamb standing in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Sean Romero comes on now from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top 21. Of the 9th.
Sean Romero.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
The left fielder, number 34, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Herbert Gould, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Guillen has a beat on it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, the second baseman, J.T. Riddle.
Digging in, J.T. Riddle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Hicks stands at first with 1 out. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1-2.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
2-2. That's the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is on the ground over to first. Galvis is there. Galvis, great stop. How about that?
Now batting, number 12.
At the plate, number 12. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Outside
1-1.
for a ball, 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2-2.
Miami down to their last strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Nats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Scherzer earned his 5th win of the year. Number 65 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.